Aloha, welcome to my Maui family vacation vlog. We started off by making a 4-hour drive to Los Angeles. The only airline that flies directly from Las Vegas to Maui is Southwest, and because we have status on Delta, we prefer to fly with them when we can. It was a beautiful drive, no problems most of the way, until we got to the El Cajon Pass. This is the highest elevation, and it looked like we were in the clouds. It was so scary at certain points because we just could not see. We actually did get rear-ended on the way to LA, but it was not at this part. It was on the freeway closer to the hotel. The car in front of us stopped suddenly, so my husband stopped suddenly. The car behind him stopped in time, but the car behind that guy did not. So he ran into the guy behind us, who then bumped our car. Thankfully, no one was injured. Our car had no damage. So yeah, not a fun start though. We finally get to the Marriott at LAX. This is where we always stay before flights out of Los Angeles. We got 2 rooms, one for my husband and I, one for my sons, so that we could all get a good night's rest before our flight. We went and had some dinner. My son and I grabbed some drinks. And we were up the next morning bright and early, went to the Delta Lounge to get our free breakfast. That's another reason why we prefer to fly Delta, for the lounges. My husband actually had enough points to upgrade me to a first class seat. So here I am enjoying my Bloody Mary in first class. The rest of my family was not in economy. They were in Comfort Plus, so they were very happy. The flight was about 5 hours. And we got into our rental car and drove about 45 minutes to Kapalua. We stayed at the Montage. I believe the only 2 big resorts in this part of Maui are the Montage and the Ritz-Carlton, which was down this road, well, coming up to it. This is our hotel. The entrance, of course, breathtaking. Did the obligatory family selfie. Our room wasn't quite ready yet, so we explored the property a little bit and then got some lunch and some drinks. This is our lanai. We spent so much time out here. It was just so comfortable and breathtaking. The Hawaiian breezes were just incredible. Did I already say incredible? We ate breakfast out here. We had cocktails in the evening out here. My husband even fell asleep one night out here. Unfortunately, I forgot to turn my camera while taking the room tour, so I apologize that it is filmed vertically. This is a 1-bedroom suite at, again, the Montage, Kapalua Bay. It's about 1,200 square feet. Yes, my boys did need to sleep on the pull-out sofa, but they were fine with that. This hotel was just way too expensive to get 2 rooms at. So as you can see, the room is very spacious. The bathroom is a little outdated. There is another bathroom that you'll see shortly, so it wasn't too bad that we just had to share the shower because, again, there was another toilet and bathroom. As you can see, there's a full kitchen. My husband let the hotel know ahead of time that I was still celebrating my 50th birthday, so they left me a nice bottle of champagne, a cheese and meat and fruit tray, and also a bunch of products from the spa. So that was really nice of them. And over here you can see that second bathroom, and there was a laundry room as well. And I thought this was a really sweet touch. Someone came up to the room and put up this handmade poster for me. So I had to take a photo of it with my bottle of champagne, which I did drink all of, by the way. I made mimosas each morning. They were delicious. It was a little overcast on the first day, which didn't bother me at all. We got a combination of everything during this trip. We got a lot of sun, we got some clouds, we got some rain. Obviously, that's the boys playing some cornhole. Here's a little panoramic view of where we had lunch when we arrived, and this is the main pool area. And then you can kind of see, I think I zoomed in a little bit, the beach that is kind of right back there. You can see a little bit of the sand. The hotel was not very busy when we first arrived. It got busier toward the weekend. This is another pool that is in what's called the beach club area. As you can see, it's a beautiful infinity pool. Those are my two boys. The next day we drove about 20 minutes to Lahaina, which is, I believe, the biggest town on Maui, and we had lunch at Fleetwood's on Front Street. And then here's just a quick photo of my husband and I at dinner. The next day, my husband and I went for a hike. This was so beautiful. The trails, the ocean views, the waves crashing. It was super windy, but it wasn't cold. Maui has just the most beautiful, warm breezes. So we hiked for about an hour. At some points it was pretty rough because it's like you're walking on the surface of the moon over some very difficult rocks, but it was definitely worth it. I got in pretty much all my steps for the day, and again, just look at these views. They are absolutely incredible. So after our hike, I went back and used the pool. And then played a little Jenga with my son. And then I got to watch the Vanderpump Rules reunion part 2 while I was getting ready for our dinner. This was my makeup look, and this was my dress, which I will link in the description box of this video. We went to a steakhouse at the Hyatt Regency in Kaanapali, which is about a 10-minute drive from Kapalua. I'm pretty sure we all got steaks this night, and they were excellent. Every restaurant we ate at was amazing, and I will list them in the description box. The next day, it was a little rainy. My boys were going ziplining. So my husband and I went back to Kaanapali to Whalers Village to have lunch and do a little shopping. Here's some footage of my son's ziplining from the GoPro that one of them was wearing. There was absolutely zero chance I was going ziplining. I have 2 herniated discs in my back, and they do tell you that if you have any kind of pains or ailments that you 100% should not participate in ziplining. They, however, had an incredible time. So at Whalers Village, where we had lunch, there is a Sephora. And sometimes I can pass by a Sephora, no problem. Other times the pull is just way too strong. So I'm going to show you what I picked up. I wanted to get another shade of the Makeup by Mario blushing veil. I wanted to get the peach one, but they were out of stock. So I got another House Labs blush. This one is in Pomelo Peach. I did not bring a peachy blush with me for some reason. And I really wanted to do like a peachy look for dinner tonight. So I really like these blushes. They are very nice and blurring. Did I need another blush? Absolutely not. What else did I get that I didn't need? Another Sephora glossed lip gloss. I would never have chosen this color. It's the shade Money. But in my recent video, yes, I'm missing a thumbnail. One pops off every single day. Okay, anyway, back to the lip gloss. In one of my recent videos, products I wish I'd tried sooner, I talked about how much I love the Sephora brand glossed lip glosses. And at least 4 or 5 people said, you've got to try the shade Money. Yeah, it is really pretty. It's not what I expected at all. So you definitely want to swatch these before purchasing because, as I said, I never would have chosen this color, but a lot of you recommended it, so I got that. And then I went over to the Give display, and I knew that they were coming out, that Gwen Stefani was coming out with a contour bronzer palette. The testers were out, the display was empty, so thankfully I asked somebody working there, I said, you know, there's no product here. Does that mean you're sold out? And she said, no, we actually just got them in and haven't even put them out yet. Let me go get you. Which one do you want? And so I went with this one called, I don't have my glasses on, Smokin'. It is I would say the second to lightest. The lightest I think was Toastin'. I'll open it for you. Hang on, I gotta turn my phone off first. Okay, I hope I chose wisely. This is looking a little bit dark. But again, this is called Smoke, and there's a cream contour and then a bronzer. I'm going to wear all of these things to dinner tonight, and I will at some point report back either in this video or in a monthly favorites and fails. So that's my little mini Sephora Whalers Village haul. That night we went back to Whalers Village for dinner at Leilani's on the beach. I don't know if you can tell or not, but it was raining and quite windy. But again, it wasn't cold and nobody really seemed to mind.
I got a big forehead.
You do have a big forehead.
Our dinner at Leilani's was also excellent. I loved that they had live music. The people watching was great. These sunsets in Hawaii are absolutely spectacular. Since I showed you the makeup I purchased at Sephora, I thought I would show you my entire little setup, everything I brought with me. You'll recognize, if you saw my Amazon travel or any of my Amazon travel videos, you will recognize some of the items here. This mirror and this selfie light. I'm going to turn it off because it's making the lighting very bad. As you can see, it goes from cool to warm to neutral. And then now I'm going to shut it off. And then this does the same. It's just not quite bright enough. So that's why I add the selfie light. This is my makeup case I showed in my most recent Amazon travel favorites video. Got my powder here, my Huda powder, my little puff, my lash glue, my lashes. I just bring a couple pairs of obviously my Risa Does Makeup BK Beauty lashes. I just have a bunch of already cut up pairs that I stick in just one box. And this is how much I cut off of them. Can I do this one-handed? I think you can kind of see. I really just cut off the ends of the lashes and use those. Always have my favorite setting spray from Charlotte Tilbury. These are all the brushes that I take. I showed this in one of my older Amazon travel favorites videos. This is how I keep all my brushes. This closes and then zips up. So that's awesome. Love these. I actually have a couple of these. This is just a bag I got, I guess, from MAC. And I just keep some other random things in here. This is one of the new Mario blush veils. This is Perfect Pink. I think I said in the portion where I showed you my Sephora haul that I wanted to get the peach, but they were out of it. I just ordered it online. This is the contour bronzer that I just got. And then, yeah, I already showed you guys these. I only brought 2 eyeshadow palettes. This is my must-have face palette from Makeup Forever. I only brought 2 eyeshadow palettes. I think I just said that. The 2 Makeup by Mario palettes, the Master Mattes. I should have opened all this first. Hang on. All right, yeah. All of these are looking a little bit rough. I mostly use the concealer shades, to carve out underneath my brow, to clean up my eyeshadow. Once in a while, in a pinch, I will use these contour shades. And then, yeah, I just brought the Master Mattes. And this one is, what is this one called? Ethereal Eyes? Yeah, Ethereal Eyes. I'm so bummed that this is limited edition because it is such an amazing palette. So that's all I've been using. I've basically been doing the same eyeshadow look every single day. And I will do a tutorial when I get home, I think, hopefully, if I have time. I'm going to New York like 2 days after I get back from this trip. I brought 2 different types of foundations. I brought the Makeup Forever HD Skin. I thought I'd use this one during the day, but honestly, I haven't been wearing any foundation during the day. And I don't know what's going on with these nails. I have never had this happen. I think I got a dud Glamnetic nail glue because I have been able to go, usually I can go for a week with glue on nails, but these are popping off every single freaking night at dinner and it's driving me crazy. Anyway. So I brought 2 shades of my Estee Lauder Double Wear. What are those? 3N1 and 1N2. This is what I've been wearing every single night. I do have very, very oily skin. Yeah, I need to clean up these bottles. They're looking a little gross. What else? I just got this recently. This will do over Benefit. Love that. Gucci bronzer. Fair blush powder. My two favorite concealers right now are the Natasha Denona and the Kulfi Telescopic Mascara. I'm using this one at night before I put my lashes on. And then I just got this one before the trip. The Cali Ray. This is waterproof, so I got that for when I'm at the pool. A little highlighter. Matte primer. Again, oily skin girl. Must have that. One of the new Armani blushes. What else? Stylish curler. Oh, I forgot I brought these too. This little Kaja stack. I must have eyeshadow primer. Just some lipsticks. This new gloss from Charlotte Tilbury. I think this is this is Pinkgasm. What's in here? And then in the middle here, middle pouch, I have scissors, tweezers, some brow pencils, some lip liners. I think this is either Wherever Walnut or Anywhere Caffeine. Wherever Walnut. I brought like 4 or 5 lip liners. What's this? Oh, this is an eyeliner pencil. Black eyeliner. Haven't touched that. So yeah, that is all of my makeup. The new House Labs blush I bought yesterday. And there is my setup. The next day it was sunnier, so we decided to go to the beach. If you're staying at the Montage, you do get a complimentary beach setup, although this is a public beach, which did get quite busy as the day went on. Here's me in my floaty, living my best Hawaiian life. So it is our last night in Hawaii, and my husband just went and got our bill from the front desk. And I am just wanting to let you all know that you need to do your research. I should have done my research before planning this trip. I did not know that Hawaii has something called a transient occupancy tax that ended up being thousands of dollars. It added thousands to our bill. I did not know about that beforehand. My own fault. I should have researched. I knew about, $45 a day parking. I know about resort fees. I live in Las Vegas, so yes, I know about resort fees. But these other taxes and fees, I was aware of some of them, but not these huge fees that, as I said, added a lot to our bill. So the bottom line is, I don't regret staying here. I may, however, have chosen a different resort that's a little bit more budget friendly. I splurged because it was, it's my 50th birthday, so I wanted to stay somewhere really special. But there are other hotels on Maui that are just as special, I think, and probably not nearly as costly. I don't think, the room was nice. The service was great. Everything was great about it, but we stayed at the Maui Ocean Club back in September, the Marriott Maui Ocean Club, which was like a third of the price of this, and we had just as good of a time. So just thought I would let you all know that. And we're headed out to dinner at Merriman's, which is really close by to the hotel. It's a beautiful restaurant. Ate there last time when we were here in October. And looking forward to one last fantastic dinner, and then we head home. Here's the outfit of the night. I will post other photos of this dress. It's from Vici. And off to dinner. Here's a photo of me finishing off the champagne. This was not our entire trip. I thought I took way more footage than this, but I guess I didn't. I apologize for that, but I think you get the vibe of the trip, and you can tell that we had a lot of fun together. Look at this sunset. This is the view from Merriman's restaurant, which is super, super close to the Montage. You can see the Montage right there in the background of the restaurant. This is the outdoor patio where we had a drink before our table was ready. You've got to get there early. If you go to Merriman's, you've got to get there early so you can take pictures in front of the beautiful sunset. This meal was also absolutely incredible. I had the Parmesan crusted mahi-mahi. I I think my husband, yeah, I think that he had the steak there. So that was it. The next day we had to head back to the airport after 6 beautiful nights on Maui. I cannot wait to go back. I absolutely love Hawaii. I absolutely love Maui. I don't think I'll ever be considered a great vlogger, but I do my best. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you aren't already. I do upload new videos at least 2 to 3 times per week. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one.